few places on Earth that can mix elements of a perfect vacation as completely as Carmel, California can. If you're in search of undisturbed scenery, trendy city life, a thriving cultural scene, and a total lack of blatant commercialism, this is the place to be. And around here, the comfortable vacation lifestyle is never forgotten. Just about every establishment encourages casual attire, and there's actually a city ordinance that forbids the wearing of high heels. Talk about relaxation. You'll find Carmel in Monterey County, along the Pacific coast of Central California, just south of Monterey Bay. Carmel is 120 miles south of San Francisco and 350 miles north of LA, making it easy to reach off Highway 1. And there's major airline service into Monterey Peninsula Airport, just 10 miles away. Since the turn of the century, Carmel has been a mecca for the artistic community. Artists came to be inspired by the surroundings and stayed to create a cultural oasis. Carmel is a place that's rich in the history and traditions of early California. The city's bohemian founders fought to maintain the small-town appeal of the community, and their efforts are what still makes it a much-loved retreat.
I think the draw is that it's been able to maintain its character throughout the years. It still is a very artistic community. It's very residentially based. It's not very commercial. You won't see neon lights. You won't see any of the big stores. You won't see things that aren't fitting into the vision that Carmel by the Sea government has for Carmel. So it's maintained its character over the years. I think that's a specialty of this town.
Also special are the frequent brushes with fame that seem to happen here.
Clint Eastwood was the mayor several years ago and is still very involved in local politics and involved in local issues, and so he's certainly not dropped the ball there. But resided at each of the council meetings, which our city hall is located just about 6 blocks from here.
In the 12 square blocks of the downtown core, better known as Carmel by the Sea, there is no mail delivery, and the residential district has no sidewalks or streetlights. Homes there are known by name and have no address. There are also some unusual city ordinances that only add to the local charm. As we mentioned earlier, high heels have been outlawed, and eating on the street is highly discouraged. And if you want to rent a vacation home to get a feel for the area before you buy, keep this in mind.
Well, within Carmel by the Sea, the vacation rentals by ordinance are limited to 30 days or more, so you don't see a lot of weekend or week rentals. But if, as I said, you go out just about 12 blocks outside of the main street, still walking distance to town, you're in Carmel, you can find local vacation rentals there easily for the weekend or the week. And what you would probably do is contact the local real estate offices, and many of them have a division specifically set up for vacation rentals.
No matter how long you stay on vacation, you can set your own pace while you're here. The beaches are renowned for their pure beauty. It's quite possible you'd recognize them from the paintings and photographs of local artists if you knew you were looking at Carmel. But in many places, swimming and wading is forbidden. The undertow is strong at many points along the shore, and although the locals here have a strong respect for what the ocean can do, tourists sometimes don't give these waters the respect they deserve. If the waters are too rough, head up to Rio Road and Lawson Drive. It's here that you'll find a beautifully preserved piece of Californian history. This is the Basilica of Mission San Carlos Borromeo del Rio Carmelo. But it's more commonly known simply as the Carmel Mission. The mission was founded in 1771 by Padre Junipero Serra of the Order of Franciscan Friars. It's hard to imagine today, but the first church buildings on site were made of wood, enclosed by a palisade of poles. Over the life of the mission, thousands of Native people were baptized into the Christian faith on these very grounds. But as European diseases ravaged the Native population, their numbers dwindled. Mission lands were taken over by Hispanic settlers, and the mission way of life was destroyed less than 70 years after it began here. But today, the mission is a popular site of pilgrimage for visitors from all around the world.